Well, good afternoon. I've decided to come out for a couple of hours, and I was not going to do a video because I didn't think I just come out for a couple of hours because it's a nice day. Really didn't think I was going to find anything, and I've just had an 18, and his hammer's popped out. Really don't know what it is. I think it could be Elizabeth sixpence. Really worn. Well, yeah, that's what it is. Don't think they can get any detail off that on the tail and the head side. But yeah, we'll see if that'll clean up. I might as well carry on doing a video now then. Okay, so I'll show you what I've had so far. Really, I've had part of a buckle and a piece of lead. I've also had a musket ball. Right, let's carry on. So next up, it came in at 10. There's a bit of bronze. Is it possible that that could be a nail cleaner? Possibly Roman? I don't know, we'll have to have that checked out. If any of you guys know. Sort of remember seeing something similar somewhere else. Okay, let's carry on. Well, what can I say? You come out. I come out a couple of hours. Just finished work, and I thought I'd just come out because it's a nice day, like I said before. And I can't believe my luck. I think that's another hammered. Very tiny. I have to clean that up because I can't tell where it is. A tiny hole in it. It's been on a chain. Try and clean it up and get some pictures. That came over at 10. Look how tiny that is. It's got to be a penny or a half penny. Okay, I'll get it cleaned up now and we'll see what it is. Right, so we've given it a bit of a clean up. You can make out a busk, and it's Elizabeth. Very tiny. So it's I think it's a penny. Very nice. Well chuffed with that. So it's got a hole in it, so it must have been kept on a chain or something like that. Probably because they probably to stop them losing it. That's small. Let's give you a little bit of a view. We've got. So we're just detecting just by this wood, and it's just literally a foot away from the edge of the wood. Right, so last few times I've been out, I've been in field 2. I'm finding that much more sensitive for picking up the smaller hammered that you've probably missed before. I've been on here a few times. Well, it doesn't take much to miss, does it? Something like that. Really tiny. Okay then folks, crack on and see if any more come up. Next up, going around this area, we had a 25 and I think it's a bit of silver. It's in a glint of silver. That's a 6pence. Young Head Victoria. It's kind of nice. Bloody hell, having a good day today. Right, we'll crack on. So next up, came in at 8 on the Equinox. Tiny little lead bullet. Mostly picking at the smaller stuff up to date, as I've been doing this field for about 8 years. Okay. Right, so I've had to move on to a different field now. The farmer decided to let the cows out after they'd been locked up all winter. And I was detecting away and I heard this like noise and I looked up and there was a stampede of cows running towards me, shaking their heads, and so I legged it over the fence. So I'm not good with cows. So we've come on to a different bit, but there's no animals on here. So I just had my first copper coin of the day. Don't know who that is. Oh, I can just make out Queen Victoria's head. It's a funny old thing is metal detecting. You can come out all day for like 8 hours, 7 or 8 hours, and find absolutely nothing. And you just come out for a quick couple of hours after work and you find the hammered coins. Also, you know, sometimes you come out and your first signal will be something good, like an hammered, and then you won't find anything else all day long. And then on the back of that, I bet it's happened to you as well, you could be walking back to the car, you not find anything all day, and you could be walking back to the car and then boom, hammered. Funny how it works. I bet it's happened to you. I bet it's happened to a lot of yous. Okay, let's carry on and see if we can find anything else on here. So signals are very few and far between on here. I'm mostly picking out the little tiny bits of lead. Because we have been doing these fields for about 8 years, and there's not a lot sort of left really. But obviously today's proved me wrong. But I've just got I think it's 13, 14. That's 13, 14, 15, 16. Jumping about a bit. I'm gonna dig it you never know what it is. I will say one thing about the equinox. This field is dry as anything. It's not rained in 2 weeks, and I said it last year and I'll say it again this year, is the equinox loves dry ground. A lot of machines struggle in dry ground and they like a bit of rain, but the equinox loves it. Lost it now. Just a tiny bit of lead. I think that was it. Yep. Right, we'll carry on. Well, just back with Hazel, and Hazel's just had a little hammered. I can see a sort of shield on the back. We'll clean it up and we'll see what it is. That looks a bit different. Now this one looks a bit different. I think it's that way around. I think it's a Henry VIII sovereign penny, I'd say that was. Well done, Hazel. You don't get many days like this, do you? That we're having. Right, that she said that came over at 7. So run that over the coil and see what it reads. Six and 7. So you have got to dig them low numbers. Nice little portrait on that one. Okay. Just had a 12. Little button. This shows you we're both in field 2 today. I've set Hazel's machine up the same as mine because she wanted to try it. Field 2 and 50 tons, and it's pulling stuff out that we've missed. It's definitely, if you've got any ground that's like this, it's not been ploughed before, and you've had hammered coins off, I recommend you going to field 2 and give that a go. It's much more sensitive for the smaller stuff. Okay, just wanted to show you all the tiny finds I've been finding. Quite a lot of tiny lead bullets, deep musket balls, small musket balls, little tiny button there. Yep, so field 2 is working really great, picking these little signals out. Okay, so Hazel's just had another hammered. Can't see any detail on it. It's got a crack right through the middle. Well, I just wanted to show you that it actually comes over at 6 on the equinox. So you've got to dig them low numbers or you're going to miss. You're going to miss them hammered if you don't dig them low numbers. Okay. Well, time's getting on and I think I should go home and have a bit of tea. But I just want to show you this bit of this field. I think the sheep have been on here because the grass is really short. So the advice is for today is never give up on your field. I've been over this field with not hundreds, but quite a lot of different machines and different size coils, now tornado coils, you name it, has been over here, and we're still picking stuff up. And I've got the standard Equinox coil on as well, so it'll be good to see what the new Coiltech coil, the 15-inch, can do on here. Okay, thank you all for watching and we'll see you all next time.